YouTube, it's Jen Austin here again. I am here for a bonus video in addition to my weekly update videos, and I am here to discuss my new project, which I've been working very hard on. It's kind of my baby. It's called How to Do Nutrisystem Without Buying Nutrisystem. As many of you know, I have done I am currently on my third month of Nutrisystem. So I have done 2 full months and I'm halfway through my third month of the Nutrisystem program. As many of you know, I have lost 20 pounds on Nutrisystem, and so we know the Nutrisystem diet works. But it is rather expensive, and so for a lot of people it's kind of restrictive. They don't want to go ahead and purchase Nutrisystem because of the cost. So what I am going to do after I finish up my supply of Nutrisystem, I am going to work on my current project. And so what I have done is I have compared Nutrisystem's food to my local grocery store food, and I will tell you the results and let you know what I'm going to be doing for my 4th month on my diet. So what I have done is I pulled up our local grocery store's website, and on their website they actually have all of the nutrition facts right there readily available for all of their patrons to look at. And you can also do the same thing on Nutrisystem's website. It will show all of the nutrition facts of their food. So what I did is I just compared the two. I compared price, I also compared the nutrition, of course, and I compared how convenient it is. So let me jump right in and I will get started telling you about how I have come to my results and what my data kind of looks like. So what I started off doing is I kind of looked at all of Nutrisystem's food and I tried to compare it to my local grocery store foods. I compared just like for example, I compared like the Salisbury steak and macaroni and cheese, and I wanted to see if there was a comparable item at my local grocery store. So what I did is I made up like a sample menu, just a 1 week's worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack comparables here. So after doing that, I found, I picked out a bunch of different options that matched, and then I went back and I found which one was the healthiest or the most comparable to Nutrisystem's food. So after doing that, I also compared the prices of these items, and I added them all up for you, and I'm going to let you know the results. So what I found is the nutritional value based on my sample 1-week menu. I just took my 1-week menu and I multiplied it by 4 to be comparable to the Nutrisystem diet. Nutrisystem was actually higher in calories for the 7 days worth of food that I kind of looked at. It was also higher in fat and cholesterol. So if you're on a special low cholesterol diet or low fat diet, something like that, it looked like to me at my grocery store that the grocery store items were actually lower in those items. However, Nutrisystem's diet was actually, as we all know, it's higher in fiber and protein. So it was indeed higher in fiber, it was indeed higher in protein, but it was also higher in sodium. So if you have, if you need to limit your sodium, you may want to go with the Nutrisystem diet instead. So there's that. Now, I don't know if Nutrisystem's food is technically healthier or technically less healthy, but that is just the values I looked at. I looked at calories, total fat, fiber, protein, sodium, and cholesterol, and those are the results I found. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I also looked at price. I first compared the nutrition and then compared price, so you might find a cheaper option at your local grocery store, or if you wait for things to go on sale, it might be cheaper. But what I found was that Nutrisystem is $156.55 more expensive than the comparable items at my local grocery store. That is, you could do 2 months of grocery store comparable item diet to 1 month of Nutrisystem. So I thought that was kind of a big deal. I thought it was, when I first purchased Nutrisystem, I thought, my grocery bill was kind of comparable to Nutrisystem, but it looks like I could do the same diet for about half the price. So that's quite a big difference to my family. So for next month when I purchase my items, I'm going to go ahead and actually be saving money, which is kind of great. So what I didn't, I wanted to just say that, you know, you have to consider other things in addition to the price of just the food. You have to consider the price of gas. You have to consider the price of, if you live in an urban area, like very urban area, parking, or bus fare to get there, whether or not your grocery store has membership fees, like if you have to bring your own bags to the grocery store, that kind of thing. But when I thought of those extra costs, I could kind of cross them out, because on Nutrisystem's plan, you have to add in fresh grocery items anyways, like salad, veggies, protein, they're called power fuels, and smart carbs anyway, in addition to the Nutrisystem food. So if you're already going to the grocery store to purchase those items, you can just pick up your comparable items when you're there. And so you're not spending actually any more money on those hidden costs. Sounds good. Let's see. I also looked at convenience. We all know Nutrisystem is very convenient. They're either frozen or shelf-stable items that you just pop in the microwave for the most part, or just eat right out of the package. So the items that I actually did find that were comparable were the same kind of items. So you can stick them in the microwave. They're, you know, they come from the freezer, or they are shelf-stable, and you can just eat them out of the package. So, so yeah, I thought that the results were quite surprising, and I'm kind of happily surprised. But I kind of wish I would have done this earlier, so I would have saved myself a little bit of money down the road. So I wanted to include the problems with my study. I was not able to compare all of the Nutrisystem items to a comparable grocery store item at my local grocery store. Maybe if I looked at like Walmart or Target or one of the big brand name stores, you might be able to find those items in Nutrisystem that you liked at the grocery store. So, however, a lot of the items that I did find were like the Lean Cuisines, the Lean Pockets, the Smart Ones, those brands, and they have quite a bit of extra variety that Nutrisystem doesn't have. So even though you might not find your favorite Nutrisystem item at the grocery store, you can maybe find a even better substitute from one of these other big name brands like Lean Cuisine or Smart Ones or something like that. So anyway, that's kind of all I had. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description box for my Excel my own blog that I started for this information. So if you want to kind of go through it like piece by piece and kind of look at it a little bit more in depth, you can just click the link below, and you can kind of take a peek at it as you will. I just didn't want the video to be super long. So also, if you have any questions about my study or my research, just go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you and kind of discuss it. So anyways, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will keep you posted on how this diet is actually working. I hope that I can continue to lose weight, or at least keep off what I have already lost with the help of Nutrisystem. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.